Hello again, everybody. Well, today we're taking a cloudy, pre-stormy kind of little look. We're going to see what kind of stuff is popping up early spring. This is a little bit before what they call Shamrock City 2019. So I'm sure they've already got some stuff decorated up. I see some colors of the Irish. So let's poke around a little bit and see what we can see, shall we? They are definitely getting ready for it. Now, if you haven't ever checked out Shamrock City, it's actually a fun event to go to. It's 2 weekends, the weekend before and the weekend of St. Patrick's Day. And they have all sorts of fun. But we're going to poke around and see a few things. The evergreens are still popping, but you can see that with all of the extra rain that we've had in the warm season, it's looking like we're going to have some beautiful flowers this year. There's been so much rain. There is moss growing where it hasn't grown in the past. This is pretty amazing. One of the nice things is if you come here during the week, especially in the off season, it's actually a nice peaceful walk. You get a chance to chill and think about things. Well, some things are popping early. Just look at that. And they're a little beat down from all the rain, but that is still a beautiful thing. All the little hidden offices are around here too. It'd be pretty cool to have your own little hidden office. Well, the flowers are trying to pop loose. Looks like they've done a lot of trimming. And that'll be exciting because with all of the trimming, it means that a lot of the flowers and the growth will really pop this summer and next year. And they've even painted the door red now. That is pretty cool. Although they've kind of gotten rid of the shortcut. I guess folks were getting a little confused. Well, they really have cleared a lot of stuff out. Everything's wide open. I think one thing I miss from my childhood was having the warm-up shack in here. Now it's got a couple of vending machines, but back in the day it had a bench. It had gas heat in here. So if you came during the winter and it was really cold, you could come in, sit down, and warm up. But things have changed these days. And now, it helps if you're thirsty. Yet another hidden little office. That goes down to Fat Man Squeeze. Looks like they're adding another one of those cool arches. That's the steel framework to hold up the stonework while they're working on it. And you got two ways to go. You can take the stone bridge, or you can take the swing-along bridge. I think we're going to take the swing-along bridge. Hello.
Hey.
Sorry. See, all the buds are popping, so springtime, at least for the flowers, is close. It's hard to get a stable shot from the swing-along bridge because it bounces a little bit. Now, I'm not going to go the whole trip. You guys have seen my stuff before. There's where the fallow deer are. You've got all this wonderful stuff that's popping up. For some of you that had asked before, you know, Garnet and Frida Carter had also started something called the Fairland Inn. And it ended up being called the Fairland Club, and then now it's the Lookout Mountain Club. And just to give you an idea, while we are on Rock City property, which was theirs, that building over there with the red roof, that was the Fairland Inn. And that is actually where the birthplace of commercial mini golf, it's called Tom Thumb Golf, originated. I will say one thing. I definitely never get tired of this view. It's definitely a pretty cool place to go to. And of course, it's tinted green for St. Patrick's Day and for Shamrock City. Not yet, but soon. I definitely like these new arches. These new arches are definitely a cool thing. It's the pot of gold pavilion. You know, between the music playing and the birds chirping, you could sit here and just relax, check things out. Looks like they're in the midst of a whole bunch of fixing stuff. I really like it. Repairs are always ongoing, but to see them put new stuff in, it's a pretty cool place. Huh. Well, I do like this idea. It's actually a designated smoking area. And they've done a nice little pathway. We've got a nice little bench here. Of course, one of those smokers' porches. Actually a pretty cool idea. Huh. Maybe I need to come back this weekend if I get a chance to. Because this looks like they may be doing a little petting zoo or something. I don't know. It is a pretty cool little spot. Anyway, let's go take a look down a little bit of Legacy Lane, shall we? And the reason it's called Legacy Lane is because of these little mini birdhouse sign kind of things. They tell you about the different decades. One cool thing is they actually did build a neat little homage to the Tom Thumb Golf. Now, like I said, it was not here, but still. Wow, they've pulled all of the netting down. I guess the bird show is going to be getting renovated as well. This is something that you don't see every day. All of the gear is gone. All of the netting is gone. I'm sure they took it down for the wintertime to rejigger it, but this is where the bird show is. The raptor show. And if you ever get a chance to, you got to come during the spring and summer when they've got this running and see it. This is actually a really cool show. Normally this is all covered up so that you can't get through. The birds need to be kept in here, but they actually let birds fly around for the show. Now, during the wintertime, they set this up, and this is where you come in, or at least you came in last year, for the Enchanted Garden of Lights. This is actually the original entrance. You can see the original guard shack. We'll see it here in a minute. And the Enchanted Garden of Lights, if you go back through my older videos, you'll see that this is a way to get down to the biggest lit digital tree, but they close it off this time of year. Anyway, let's go take a look at that original guard shack, shall we?
American icons, and their widespread fame gave rise to the creation of the Rock City Birdhouse, a truly sought-after collectible, which has even found its way.
Now, people in the know may know Clark Byers. He was the gentleman that painted all of the barns, all of the Shamrock City barns that you'd see all in the southeast. You've got Garnet and Frida Carter, E.Y. Chapin, and the current head, William H. Bill Chapin. Well, I still haven't had a chance to hit this place, but they do special tours now, every now and then, focusing on what Frida Carter did for her garden club folks. And this is one of the original trails, and you can see that it loops around in there and goes that way. Then there, the little, not really hidden, but out of the way places. You can come in and sit for a spell. Maybe see a different angle on things. Anyway, guys, thanks for the quick little peek. I'm off to go on some more journeys. Until then, why don't you go on some journeys of your own? We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.